topic today is how most of the lines in Lalita Sahasranama help us to lead a meaningful and happy life. In Devi Bhagavatam, it is explained in the statements as if they are coming from the divine voice of Universal Mother. I am Anandam. I am the form of joy. And everything that is created by me is also a form of joy. Like the product, byproduct, is always or should always be like the source. The source is Ananda, joy. And the source is joy, the byproduct also should be of joy. And because she created whatever the source, we give that a gender and call her mother. That energy which assisted the mother to create, we call it father. Father, mother. Mother is here. Father is here. And can you tell me which are the devatas? Rajashyamala, Varahi, Dandanada Praskrita. Varahi is masculine energy. Sarvajanamano Hari. Rajashyamala is feminine. Mother, and naturally mother, right? She fed all of us from here. Father, Ajna Chakra, one who controls when you are going in the wrong path. And in between the soul is Shabda. So, for enjoying, for understanding and experience this joy, this father and this mother, அவங்க என்னதான் கஷ்டம் படாங்களோ தெரியல, எவ்வளோ பாதையில இதுதான் சரியான பாதை, நான் அந்நிய பந்தாய அயனாக வித்யதே. It created the Shastras and the Stotras, which are nothing but Jivana Sutras. The Stotra is a Jivana Sutra. Sutra means principle. All the Stotram which we come across is a form of principle of life. If we can understand, there are three things we need to know. Number one, every form that I come across, whether human or other than human, is a form of that source. Like I am a form of that source. This is the only way we can get to the target, realization. Everything, this is the only way I can eliminate. Elimination process is the process of reaching the target. Nahiti, 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 nahiti. Elimination. This is not what I want, but this is also a form of the source. And the target மறக்கக்கூடாது. The target எப்படி இருக்கும்ட்டே எனக்கு தெரியாது. See, let's say the funny part is everybody wants to merge in that universal mother. What's the name of the universal mother? Where is she staying? And how does she look like? We don't know anything. All pervading. So, the only path that has been described by our ancestors who have successfully experimented and the path and reached their target is one. Sarvam Khalvidam Brahma. All pervading is Brahma. That means whatever form I am seeing is no different from the Supreme. Number one. Number two, whatever situation I am in, whatever message I'm getting from these forms are the divine messages and nothing else. I'm going to explain this. You can say, suppose a bad person in our mind, bad person comes and does something, how can I take it as a divine? Why it is being said like that? You don't reject it. You won't negate that. அப்படிலாம் பேசக்கூடாது சொல்ல மாட்டேன். அப்படியும் பேசுறதுக்கு ஒரு வாய்ப்பு உண்டு. அப்படியும் பேசலாம். நான் பேச மாட்டேன். I won't talk like that. But there is a possibility for the other person who is also a source can talk like that. No negation of the external entities. இது இல்லைன்னு சொல்லாம இந்த பாதை இந்த தத்துவம், this way of life may not be my life. But every statement, if you understand, that's a message. Every situation is a message. I don't want to know the reason. That's what I told. We don't want to know the reason why things are happening, but everything is happening with a great reason. And the great reason is pushing you towards that ultimate bliss only. It's a pyramid. As you're traveling from a wider space to the pyramid top, so every situation that is given to you is having a definite reason to move you towards that blissful state. This is base. And this is Sarvaranandamaya Chakram, which is the Bindu. So when I am in this free space, I'm being pushed towards this Bindu. Naturally, I feel suffocated. I may reject that path. There's a normal reaction of it. காலையில எழுந்துக்கோடா 4:30 பிரம்ம முகூர்த்தம் எழுந்துட்டு ஜபம் யார் பண்ணுவாங்க காலையில? குளிரா இருக்கு, வின்டர். அவருக்கு தெரியுமா? அவர் இந்தியால இருந்து வந்திருக்காங்க, என்ன குளிர் எனக்கு தெரியுமா? என்ன அவர் பாட்டுக்கு அவர் பேசுவார். என்ன பிராக்டிகாலிட்டி வேண்டாமோ? practicality? Because comfort. This comfort is not the comfort which is referred in the Shastra, which is called Atma Saukyam. Mama Saukyam Vivardaya. Atma Saukyam Vivardaya. Sharirika Saukyata Badi avanga sollave illa. When the focus is on the comforts of the body and comforting the mind, the depletion of the Atma Saukyam naturally happens. I'm not saying at the same time you put your body to trouble. That is also not necessary. Only thing is, every situation, even though in the initial reaction as a human being, because I never thought that this kind of situation can come to me given to my past experiences. இப்படி ஒரு கஷ்டம் வரலாமா? நான் டெய்லி படிக்கிறோம் இல்லையோ லலிதா சஹஸ்ரநாமம், ஏதோ ஒரு 10 நிமிஷமா அது பூஜை பண்றோம் இல்லையோ, எனக்கு இந்த மாதிரி பண்ணலாமா? Questioning the situation. Your physical comfort is taken off. Visa is cancelled. We don't know the reason. Maybe he wants to make a CEO of a company. That you know only when you accept that, that incident. So every situation that comes is pushing you towards the path, towards the bliss. All you have to do is, today morning I was sharing with Dr. Niranjan over the phone. That's why I thank Mother for giving me an opportunity. Like for a movie, you go from the slides. At that time, 6:20 first show, you go at 6:15 itself. You don't want to miss the first part. Satsang also like that. Instead of thinking about the past and future, start thanking for the present. There's only one letter difference. That I becomes A. I is limited to yourself. A is alternate. When you go to past and future, you are limited to your own self. When you start thanking for the present, Jivana Sutra, the principle of life, is explained in all the Puranas, in all the Upanishads and all the Tantras, 64 Tantras and 108 or 18 Upanishads, or the epics, whatever it may be. And one of that most powerful messages, embedded stotram, that is given at the last of the Puranas called Brahmanda Puranam. The Sri Brahmanda Purane, Uttarakande, the last chapter. So, அது முதல்லயே சொல்லியிருந்தா எனக்கு வாழ்க்கை எப்படி வாழணுமோ தெரிஞ்சிருமோ இல்லையோ, கடைசியில ஏன் சொன்னாவோ இவ்வளவு உபனிஷத் படிச்ச பிறகு, after everything is done, பாவனா மாத்த சந்துஷ்டோதயாகி நமஹ, முதலே சொன்ன இந்த பூஜை எல்லாம் பண்ண மாட்டேனே. All this is upadhi, nothing but upadhi. So the most powerful messages are studied in this Lalita Sahasranama Sahasra Stotra. Rahasyam means it is not clearly visible to the naked mind or ever-flowing mind. If you read Lalita Sahasranama just as a recital, it may also put you into other maya, because it's a very powerful stotram. All the stotrams are powerful for the sake. The power comes from here, not from outside. All the stotrams are powerful. But this itself, as per the Palastruti itself, Shiva also cannot explain the meaning of benefit of reciting one name of Lalita. So, because every line comes close to your life. I can't tell all the lines, but whatever line that is given to me, we'll try to see that. Sri Mata, Sri Maharani, Srimati Maatre Shidagni Kunda Sambhuta Devakari Samudyata. Beginning Solita. You want to see God, you want to experience God, not seeing. Experience me. Chidagni Kunda Sambhuta. Burn everything in your chittam. Don't keep any idea about me. Kanchi Kamakshi, Kasi Vishalakshi, Madhura Meenakshi, green podavai, red podavai, idella uttudu. The form eduthudu. Place eduthudu. Remove the place. Remove the form. Remove the assumption that I am going to protect you. That's also wrong, because I'm already protecting you. If you expect that she will be protecting me, that means I'm ignorant. That means future. I told you, instead of thinking about the future and thinking about the past, try to thank for the present. So, Chidagnikunda Sambhuta. There is no birthday, they say Ganesha birthday, Ganesh Chaturthi, all is fine. At least அந்த ஒரு நாளாவது இவன் உருப்படியா காலையில எழுந்து பாண்டாவும். ஆமா, எவ்வளவு கஷ்டப்படுறான் தெரியுமா? நம்ம எல்லாம் கஷ்டப்படுறோமே, நம்ம பசங்க எல்லாம் நல்லா படிக்கணும், நல்லா முன்னுக்கு வரணும், நல்லா எவ்வளவு கஷ்டப்படுறீங்க நீங்க. அதே மாதிரிதான் that Jagan Mata also silently, because her wavelength is beyond our hearing capacity, her form is beyond our field of vision, and her tattva is beyond our capacity of mind. It's beyond. But the knowledge is flowing continuously. The one who can keep the external sounds shut, then the internal. బయట గోల ఆపేస్తే లోపల శబ్దం వింటారు. External sounds. Stop the internal. It's continuously coming. It's a 24/7, 365 days FM radio. It's fine-tuned. FM is fineness modulus. Frequency, whatever it may be. But sand testing is fineness modulus. Very fine, very true. So, Sambhuta, there is no birth. It's all pervading. But the one who can experience that is the one who keeps the Chirakasana without anything. Clean slate. கச்சன்னு செய்து மாமனார் மாமியார் வேலை பிசினஸ் விசா BMW பொண்ணுக்கு மாப்பிள்ளை பார்க்கணும், என்னதான் பண்ணுவான், மூச்சு மூலமா உள்ள வருது பாக்குறான், இங்க இடமே இல்லை, ஹவுஸ்ஃபுல், மறுபடியும் வெளியில போறான். நீ வாமா வாமா எங்கதான் வருது, உள்ள ரொம்ப கும்பலா இருக்கு, everything is houseful. Can I come? First, clean. Whenever a festival is coming, whenever a guest is coming, what's the first thing you do? Clean the house. When you want to invite mother, first, second line liya சொல்லிட்டேன். Sri Mataன்னு கூப்பிட்டியோ இல்லையோ, நான் வரேன்டா, முதல்ல clean பண்ணிக்கோ. You call me, I'm coming, clean. இந்த ஸ்பிரிங் கிளீனிங் எல்லாம் இருக்குங்க. இந்த மாதிரி வருஷத்துக்கு ஒரு தடவையாவது கிளீன் பண்ணிக்கணும். That's why they say in 1 year you need to go to pilgrimage to leave everything, not to get something. The unfortunate thing is அங்கேயும் போய் to get something எல்லாமே விட்டுணும். புண்ணியா புண்ணிய பலப்பிரதா. இந்த புண்ணியமும் வேண்டாம், அபுண்ணியமும் வேண்டாம். பாவம்ட்டு சொல்லக்கூடாதான். அபுண்ணியம், புண்ணிய அபுண்ணிய பலப்பிரதா. It's not sin. That thing which is not punya, I don't want to even name that. That's the highest thing. I don't want to even think that. So, clean the slate. Chidagnikunda Sambhuta. Then next one, when you clean the slate, The next thing happened, Devakarya Samuddhita. Devakarya Swakarya. Mooladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura. All the three chakras are related to you, your family, your own world. And from that, when you come out of that, see the Agnikunda Sambhuta, Agnikunda, this Manipura starts the fire. And then Purush Suktam also, Purush Suktam or Narayana Suktam. What is the Narayana Suktam? Atyattishta Dashangalam Nivada Sukha Vattanvi Bisabaha Chitpanupama Tatsyadhikaya Madhye Parama Atma Vyavastitaha. Start the fire from here. One line is taking you to different world. When you recite the Lalita Sahasranama, in the beginning itself, you start the fire. Where is the fire? In the Manipur. How do you start? Mantra. Mananat Trayat Mantra. Take a mantra from a guru, because he'll load that with the boost of energy, boosting energy. It's easy for you to understand the tattvam, to get into that. Repeat, 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 endlessly, effortlessly, purposelessly. That's the main. Repeat endlessly, effortlessly, and without purpose. By doing this, I'll get that. That business is here. Stop that business. Endlessly. That's why Guru's mantra says, Aim Dream Sri Aim Klim Sauh Hamsa Siva Soham. Hamsa. Ha. You. Sa. The word. Ma. In between them. There's a Maya. This is the middle part, energy which separates Ha and Sa, and Guru joins these two by making you Hamsa. Hamsa means the greatest swan which can separate water from milk. Hamsa, another meaning is breath. So where do you have to blend your mantra japam? In the breath. When you are in love with somebody, you blend that thought of her or him in your thoughts. எதை பார்த்தாலும் அவதான் நினைவு வருவான். இப்படி இருப்பாளோ அப்படி இருப்பாளோ, துடிக்கும். அந்த துடிப்பு அவன் மேல இருந்தா இப்போ உருப்படுவோம். ஆர்வம். I hope you understand Tamil also, right? You. When you are in love, 24/7, 365 days, only he, because I am talking to you, he will be in your thoughts. Whatever you see, you think of that kind of craving. If you just shift it to God, you would have experienced long time. 365 days, 24 hours. That is the mantra japam. So, start the fire by doing the mantra japam. Don't do the mantra japam from here. Because this is called Sarva Mantrasanaya Namaha. This is where I was connected to my physical mother, umbilical cord. Probably by focusing here, I can connect to my universal mother also. This is where I received the culture, knowledge, life from my physical mother, including food. Probably, if I focus, I receive the higher knowledge and divine food also. So focus here. Focus the mantra here and love the world here. Make this sleep. This is upasana. Focus the mantra in the Manipura. Love everything with open heart, and stop thinking. Then the third eye will open. It's quite simple. The third eye is not like in a movie, you open, boom, and nirupallam varuvaadilla. பொறத்தியார எரிக்கிறதோட இந்த டிஃபெக்ட்ஸ் எரிக்கிறதுக்கு பாருங்க. Let us open the third eye inside and burn all this. Start the fire. And it says 10 inches above the Shangulam on the top, you start experiencing the pulses. At that time, when the fire is started, then you are, that rocket launching, and you see that it goes, and then it gets separated and it goes in the orbit. This is the fire of mantra, which separates you from the world of samsara. You are there only. But separates means this is separated. You no longer, you are there, but this doesn't affect you. Right now I am in. The movements are not affecting me anymore. The same movements I was frustrated in the beginning. Because that was startup. Once you are in the orbit, nothing can. So the booster is mantra. And then it goes here. This is called Akasha, ether. So at that, it starts rotating and enjoying the bliss of mother. At that time, Devakarya Samudyata. That means, normal meaning is, she came out to kill the demons, to help devatas, and demons are always having fight, they fight. This is a normal meaning. All the actions are oriented towards the world and community welfare and betterment, like the God is doing. That means the role model will be a God. அவ மாதிரி நான் வாழணும். வாழ்க்கையே இல்லை, அதுக்கு எல்லாமே ஆள் பெருவடி. அவ மாதிரி நான் இருக்கணும், லலிதா மாதிரி இருக்கணும் அப்படின்னு ஒரு ஆர்வம் வரும். Then you start dressing nicely. ஈட்ட ஒண்ணுதான் மிச்சம், எல்லாமே இருக்கும். Then you start smiling always. These are the qualities which I'm seeing in the daily in my temple in Ashland and other places in my photographs. Those things will come. And all your actions are not oriented towards your own samsara and your own self, but the world. The expansion happens. So she tells you in the beginning itself, burn everything. Expectations, desires, preconceived notions, all this will burn and start doing mantra japa. It kindles that fire. And it goes with Didbhana Sahasranama, Didbhana, all this description. And then there is one line which is helpful for the marriage. What is that line? That is getting married. Because you are not married, maybe you are focusing. Majority are married, so we can focus on how to get on with these people. Until you get into that, how to get in there. After getting in, how to get on. After getting on, how to get out. That's the third step. We are not there yet. First get in, and then get on, and then get out. So I'm telling about get on. How the bond between husband and wife can be maintained and enjoyed. The marriage, purpose of marriage is yoga. I told number of times. It's yoga with bhoga. That's all. ரெண்டு தான் இருக்கணும். ரோகமே இருக்கக்கூடாது. Yoga. I marry to practice spirituality together. Together. The together தான் மாறும். Mangai and Raghavanda பக்கத்துல உட்காந்து. No husband and wife are sitting together. If they cannot sit together in a satsang, how can they sit together in a normal? So never forget, sit together in satsang. Of course, Sai bhajans, we have to sit away. That's a different thing. But together, wherever possible, because you may not be able to get gain. Don't take it for granted. And the line என்னன்னா, காமேஸ்வர பிரேம ரத்ன மணி பிரதிபணஸ்தனி. What way it is helpful? To get one gem called love from Kameswara, she offered 2 gems of love for him, a good bargain. To get one, a female has to offer 2. I'm not putting down females. We'll come to the male responsibility also later. But to make him listen to you, what is that you need to do? Anybody? To make the husband listen to you, what is that you have to do? Stop telling. That is the ultimate love. Mani Kameswara Prema Ratna Mani Pratipanasthani. Pana means business. So, in return, if you maintain silence, that is love of surrender. Because when you're telling something to the other person, you love only when that person listens to that and implements that. So you're conditioned. The more powerful way is accept the raw product without any processing. Processing cannot be done in marriage. It's already been done upstairs and sent to you. What you are seeing is a processed material most suitable for you. Don't try to process further. Time will be wasted. Either way, he is processed for me, I am processed. So the only thing I can do is, let us start the next process. Togetherness. So for buying 1 gem of love, she has given 2 gems of love towards the husband. And you go so many other lines. Kameswara Prema Ratna Mani Nabhyalavad Ramal Lata Bharatvi Laksharoma Lata Dharata Samunneya Madhyama. This is one more line. Laksharoma Lata Dharata Samunneya Madhyama. Your ego is making you feel that you have achieved everything. But the secret adharam is here. Laksharomalata adharata. This is, if at all an ego comes at this place, don't forget to think that there is a source for your existence, and the source is not visible to you. It's secret. It's madhyama. The idupu. ஒரு பியூட்டி எக்ஸ்பிளனேஷன் போனா, இந்த இடுப்பு எங்க இருக்கோ அவங்க தெரியலையா. They were searching that waistline. It was so small, they could not find. Nowadays it's not necessary for searching. முதல்ல தெரியறதே அதுதான். பட் அந்த இடுப்பு ரொம்ப கம்மியா இருக்கிறப்போ எப்படி சர்ச் பண்ணாங்கன்னா, they started from the hairline from here, and then the hairline ended somewhere. Oh my God, this is the waist. Laksharoma Latadharata. Lakshya. They went in search of the adharam, the end point of the hairline, and they found the waist. That is the literal meaning. But the hidden meaning is, whenever our ego is visible to us. Subtle ego தெரியாது, இன்னொருத்தர் தான் சொல்லணும். Subtle ego will be there. That other person like Guru or a well-wisher should come and open your eyes. You don't think that you don't have ego. There is subtle ego in you. Subtle ego is sometimes feeling bad that you are not able to do what you wanted to do. Even though that's a good cause, I want to donate $1 million to the public cause or $10,000. But I couldn't do. That's fine. To come out of this kind of subtle wish, subtle ego, is make a wish, and I told you some years back. What is it? Make a wish and leave it. Forget about it. Make a wish, leave it. You can't stop wishing. Mind is created for wish only. Make a wish, leave it. Make a wish, leave it. When you leave it, there is a possibility of the natural course of action to make it possible. எல்லாமே நினைச்சதெல்லாமே பண்ண முடியாதுப்பா. இந்த டைமும் முடியாது, உங்க கெப்பாசிட்டியும் முடியாது. Best thing is make a wish and leave it. Sometimes that's not possible, then the ego develops, then you go to the root cause. If something good happens to you, always say, Ambadar. That's why I'm happy. By God's grace, I'm having a wonderful life, wonderful wife, wonderful house, wonderful Wi-Fi. Right? But if some pain comes, let us not attribute to the external entities, whoever it may be, but go to the source. This has come maybe because of my past actions, and go back into you. The tortoise, the next comes, Kurma Prishta Jaishnu Prapadanvita. The next line they're taking. They can compare with anything, right? Why should they compare with only the tortoise, the back of her feet? It's so strong at the back of a tortoise. Why should they compare it? Every creature that has been fortunate to take place in Lalita Sahasranama is having a purpose. Bhakta Lakshmi Parivaha Charan Meena Bhalochana. Abhalochana somna porumilla. Meena Bhalochana. Meena. அப்படின்ட்டு ஏன் அந்த மீனை that fish, why it is referred. And why is fish compared to the eyes? That's very rare. And going back again. Bhaktarashmi Parivahatalam Meena Bhalochana. Because fish, tortoise are unique creatures which bring up their children just by looking, not by feeling. They look. நீ ஒன்னும் பண்ண வேண்டடா, நான் உன் பக்கமே பார்த்தாலே போறோம், வாழ்க்கையே full life. Just I look at it. That's why the old what you call Kirtana, அவங்க என்ன சொல்லுவாங்க, கீர்த்தனா எழுதினவங்க, அந்த என்ன சொல்லுவாங்க, what is the name? அவங்க group கேதா old Bhagavatar or some Kartas, all the people, all the singers who wrote like Papanasan, Kirtis எல்லாமே எழுதினவங்க. To ask anything, if they just if she looks like that, generations will be protected. That's the power. That's why mere looks like a fish, I am protecting you. Number one. Number two, it also reminds you your final goal. You're new to spirituality? Fine. I will be with you. Like Kurumanya. That means with mere looks, I'll protect you. After a while, I cannot constantly look at you. You need to accept everything in your life, focusing your attention on me. In the beginning, I will look at you even though you don't look at me. நீ கோவிலுக்கு வராம இல்லாம இருந்தாலும் உன்னை பார்த்துட்டு தான் இருப்பேன். Don't think that you don't recite Lalita Sahasranama, you are not protected. You are protected. The basic thing. The basic salary is given to all the workers, but the bonus is given only to those who are performance is good. We are asking for bonus. So if you go forward, I'll protect you by Marjala Nyayam. That means I catch you by the neck, but you should not feel that I'm going to kill you. You should understand that every action of mine is for your protection. Every incident in your life is a teacher. Don't ever underestimate me. Don't ever misunderstand my actions as shapa. Everything is anugraha. 7 houses I'm going to, like Marjala, they say 7 houses, it changes the kittens to save it from the male cat. 7 houses I'm going to move you, catching you by your neck. If you want the higher progress, accept every action. After that, I won't even catch you. I will protect you with Makatanyaya. That means you need to hold on to me. If you don't hold on, I'll just leave you. I neither look at you, neither catch you. You need to hold on. All these rules applicable only when you want to reach the target. If you are satisfied with the salary like a government servant, that's fine. Come back again, come back again, come back again. The minimum salary is given to you. You want to reach the top? This is the market. And finally, she's saying, Bhakta Lakshmi Parivaha Chalan Meena Bhalotana. The final thing is, I will go forward like a fish. You come behind me. I don't care whether you come behind me or not. Like the mother fish is going, the baby fish is going behind her. Let me follow the dharma. Enough learning. Now it's time for you to follow the dharmic path without any question, without any doubt whether I can follow the dharma. No, you can follow. You already crossed. Doubt irukudadu and bayam irukudadu. இந்த மதர் ஃபிஷ்ஷை ஒரு நொடி கூட பார்க்காம இருக்கக்கூடாது. அப்படியே பார்த்துட்டே தான் போகணும். somebody is leading you in a car, how will you drive? அவங்க டிராபிக் லைட் எங்க தாண்டிடுவானோன்ட்டு இப்படி இருக்கும். அந்த பயம் ஸ்பிரிச்சுவல் பாத்துல கூட இருக்கும். These are all distracting me. I cannot fight with this because it's Maya. As a jiva, I may not have the strength, but I can make my way through this, looking at the thought. So that Meena. Now here, Kurma Prashta Jaishnu Prapadanvita, why the tortoise is coming is Your victory and your strength is based on your capacity to withdraw at times of necessity. ரெண்டு தடவை சொல்லுங்க பசங்களுக்கு, இல்ல ஹஸ்பண்டுக்கோ ஒய்ஃப்கோ. Only 2 times you say. By chance they listen, that's fine. Your life is happy. Your ego is satisfied. Most of the time, we tell to satisfy our ego. I'm sorry. That's a fact. Not that they go in the right path. Most of the time. But occasionally it comes. So ego is satisfied. But the next, if they're not listening, the other person, or if your trials are not succeeding, mundane trials, spiritual trials, no, you cannot leave it. Trials are not succeeding, take a break. Otherwise, you'll be in trouble. Your ego goes high, you'll go back. So like a tortoise, at the time of danger, it withdraws itself into the shell. I need to withdraw myself. That is the time of meditation. Withdrawing into yourself. Not again going outside and imagining some form and then trying to merge with the form. Enough trials. Withdraw yourself. Go into yourself and meditate. உள்ள பாத்தீங்களா இப்போ அது உங்க உள்ள என்ன இருக்குன்னு எட்டி பாருங்க. என்ன பண்ணாலும் இந்த கண்ணுக்கு இப்படி போற ஒரு மெக்கானிசம் கொடுத்துருந்தா அடிக்கடி உள்ள போய் பார்க்கணும். ஏன்னா ஃப்ரண்ட்ல தான் இருக்கு, அம்பாசிடர் கார் ஹெட்லைட் மாதிரி. It looks only outside, but when you look inside, that means you analyze your own self. Then you know which is the main hurdle. And then you make your way away from that hurdle. So this retrospective thinking is referred by not thinking away from the problem. Retrospective thinking every now and then is referred by Kurma Prishta Deishnu Parvaranyita. Then Akadisa Sanchandana Madhyantamo Guna. There's another line which is coming. Nakadhiti Sanchandana Namadhyanatamo Guna. I'm missing one point here. Every time I'm worshipping, I'm not understanding the power of that feet. That's why I'm doing Padayo, Padyam Sarpayami, Hastayo, or Gyam Sarpayami. If I understood, first of all, the icona illa ammava. First you decide. Before you start the puja, is it an icon or mother? No. Is it icon or mother? Sure? So how will you wash the feet of the mother? Padayo, Padyam Sarpayami. Like this? Or like this? Why don't you catch hold of the feet? Padayo, Padyam Sarpayami. Hastayor, Gyam Sarpayami. Mukhe Achamaniyam Sarpayami. How many of you are doing the puja like this? Tell me. You see mother. But for mother, you hold the water and then show it and put it in a plate. Or you show the Naivedyam like this. No. If it is a mother, first of all, it's mother. Okay, let's all agree for that. From tomorrow, you correct your puja. Touch the feet. Why I have to touch the feet? One is, of course, Sruti Sindhuri Kurta Vada of the Dulika. That's a different explanation coming into the line. Because all the Vedas are thriving under our feet. If I touch the feet, all the knowledge from the Vedas will be transferred to me without the necessity of taking the Veda. The பாதங்களை தொட்டாலே வேதமே வரும் எனக்கு. தொட்டால் பூமலரும் தொடாமல் நான் வளர்ந்தேன். பாட்டெல்லாம் கேட்கிறப்போ இதுதான் The தொட்டால் பூ மலரும் மாதிரி உன் பாதத்தை தொட்டாலே எனக்கு all the knowledge is coming. Why should I miss that wonderful opportunity of touching the feet of Goddess Mother in my? Not only that, நகங்கள் இருக்கே நகதீதி சஞ்சன நமஜ்ஜனதமோகுணா. When I'm coming, when the process of touching your feet, when I come in touch of this nail, the vigraham illa and the nail kuda namba feel pannanom. This is the nail. The radiance coming from the nail has pierced through the heart of Brahma, Vishnu, the Ishvara, Sadashiva, Kubera, Varuna, Vayu, Ashtadikpalakas, Navagrahas, all the devatas. It pierced through them, their heart, and burned their egos. Nakadindi Sanchan Namajjanat Moguna. They were not bending their heads properly. They were swinging like this. Namaskar. And Mother knows. Is of course a beautiful poetic description. And then when radiance of the nail comes and hits, Namajjana Tamoguna, all the Tamoguna is burned. And that I'm missing daily in my worship. So tomorrow, when you are doing a puja, wash the feet, feeling that not expectation, please give me the knowledge. What a fortune I have to touch those 2 feet under which even the Vedas are thriving. Thank you, Mother. What a fortune I have to touch your nails, which have the capacity to remove even the ego of Brahma, Vishnu, Indra. Let my ego be shattered. எவ்வளவு அர்த்தம் இருக்கு பாருங்க. Daily puja. They're missing that. நமஜ்ஜனதமோகுணா பதத்தே பிரபாதாத பராக்ரசரோஹா சிஞ்ஞானம் பண்டித ஸ்ரீ பராம்பரா மராளி மந்தகமன மகாநாமண்ய சேவனி. Marali Mandagamana. Your action should be energetic, dynamic, yet smooth. Action should be energetic, dynamic, but smooth. அது எப்படி முடியும்? ஓடதான் தெரியும். மொள்ளமா ஓடுறது எப்படி? அதுதான் மராளி மந்தகமனம். மொள்ளமா ஓடணும். கஷ்டம் இல்லை, மொள்ளமா ஓடுறது. But energetic movement, மந்தகமனம் இந்த கமனத்தை சொல்லலாம். Female swan. அண்ணன் நடை அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. ஸ்வானே டிங்கு 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 போகும். இதுல வேற ஃபீமேல் சொல்லணுமா இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் ஸ்டைல் அதிகம். அந்த ஃபீமேல் ஸ்வான் எப்படி வாக் பண்றதோ அதை போல இவ நடப்பாளாம் அப்படின்னு சொல்றாங்க டைரக்ட் மீனிங். பட் actual meaning is, as a upasaka, I need to be dynamic, yet take it slow as it is coming. In my thought, I want to merge with you, but in my action, I'll take whatever you do. If that smoothness and slowness is coming, then I can accept everything that is given as a process of my moving. Everything is a process of moving. Marali Mandagamana, Maha Lavanya Sevadi. How many people do the puja like a dance? Like, Abhishekam ipdi padanam. Inda verale padakudadunu. Because when you hold the spoon with this, normally the force will come. When you don't put this finger, automatically your movements will be slow. Abhishekam, Kumkumarchanai. These are all called movement, and they should look like a celestial dance. இதெல்லாம் ப்ராக்டிக்கல் இப்போ இருக்கிறதே ஒரு 5 நிமிஷம் இதெல்லாம் டான்ஸ் பண்ணணுமா சொல்றது எங்க ஏதாவது இந்த மங்கை என்ன நினைக்கிறாளோ அதெல்லாம் எனக்கு இப்படியே வயர்லெஸ் மெசேஜா வந்துருந்து இருக்கு. எனக்கு கிடைக்கிற டைமே ஒரு 5 நிமிஷம் கிடைக்கும். அதுவே நீங்க பண்ணலன்னா மூன்னு சத்தங்கள்ல கத்துவோங்க. இந்த 5 நிமிஷத்துல டான்ஸ் வேற. பட் 5 minutes பண்ணுவோம். பட் enjoy every moment. That's how I do. Then come Marali Mandagavana Mahalavana Sarvarana Vadyangi Sarvabharana Bhushta. இன்னும் ஒரு லைனா சொல்லியிருந்தா லலிதா சஹஸ்ரம் மீனிங் வரும். சர்வாபரண பூஷ்டா சிவ காமேஸ்வரான் கஸ்தா சிவா சுவாதீன வல்லபா சுமீர சுங்க மத்தியஸ்தா ஸ்ரீமன் நகரநாயகா சிந்தாமணி கிராமஸ்தா பஞ்சம் பத்மா மகாபத்மாடவி சம்ஸ்தா கதம்பவனவாசினி சுதாசாகர மத்தியஸ்தா காமாட்சி காமதாயினி தேவர்ஷிகர சங்காத ஸ்தூயமானா பிரயுகா பண்டாசுரோதோதுக்கு சிக்தி சேனாபுரிதா சம்பத்ரி குமாரோட சுந்தரவத் சேவிதா அஸ்வாரூடாதிஷ்டிதா கோட்டி கோட்டி விராவிருதா சக்கராதரதாட சர்வாயுதா கீழக்கரவதாரி மந்திரி கருதிதா நில்லக்கரநாதா கிட்ட பன்னி பிராகார மத்திகா ದಂಡಸೇನೆ ವಧೋದುತ್ತ ಶಕ್ತಿ ವಿಕ್ರಮಹಿಷ್ಟ ನಿತ್ಯಾ ಪರಾಕ್ರಮೋಡ ನಿರೀಕ್ಷಣ ಸಮಸ್ಕ ಮಂಡಪುತ್ರ ವಧೋದುತ್ತ ಬಾಲಾ ವಿಕ್ರಮನಂದಿತ. ಇಷ್ಟಾಬ್ದೆ Bhandaputra Vadodipta Bala Vikramnandita. That when you are reading that, slightly take a break. Take a break, coffee, take a break and stop reciting. மங்கைக்கு எதுவும் கிளியரா சொல்லணுமா இல்லைன்னா அவங்க எழுந்துட்டு அப்படியே போயிட்டு குரு சொன்னா அதெல்லாம் நல்லா ரொம்ப சின்சியரா ஃபாலோ பண்ணுவாங்க. ஆல் தீஸ் திங் சின்சியர்லி ஃபாலோ. Get up and then take a break means stop for a while and think. Bhandaputra Vadodukta Bala Vikramnandita. Who are these Bhandaputras? Analyze. The 6 enemies which are influencing the 5 indriyas, Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Madamacharyas, which are influencing these 5 jnani indriyas, summed together 6 into 5, 30, which give rise to shamelessness for us. That is why, Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Lajja Rupena Samsita நமஸ்தஸ்ஸை 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 நமோ நமஹ. ஒரு கெட்ட வேலை பண்றதுக்கு வெக்கம் இருக்கணும். ஒரு பொய் சொல்றதுக்கு வெக்கம் இருக்கணும். இந்த வெக்கம் இல்லாம எவ்வளவு பொய் தான் சொல்லமா. For telling a lie, I need to have shame. By not helping others, I need to be ashamed. By not thanking that entity which is responsible for everything, at least once in a day. Friday படிப்போம் லலிதா சஹஸ்ரநாமம். என்ன இந்த மீது 6 days ஹாலிடேஸா? It's shamelessness. இந்த போன் வந்தா 8867709990 குரு தான் போன் பண்ணுவா. ஐயோ சத்தங்கத்துக்கு வர சொல்லுவாங்க, பிஸியா இருக்குன்னு சொல்லுப்பா. Shamelessness. நாம் பொய் சொல்றது ஒண்ணு, அவருக்கு அந்த பையனை கூட கெடுக்கிறோம். You understand Tamil? When the phone rings, they see the number 8867709990 and that's the Guruji's number. Oh, he's again calling me for satsang. Why should I come? Tell him that I'm busy, I'm not there. I got out. You'll tell the child to tell a lie. It's kind of inducing other person into other mind, shamelessness. And these shameless byproducts can be burned by focusing on Swadhisthana. That means daily, occasionally, I need to breathe from Swadhisthana. Take a deep breath from the Swadhisthana and then exhale and then inhale. Long breath. And it connects to that first and last letter of Swadhisthana. Ba, bha, ma, ya, ra, la, bala. Or you can recite Aim, Kleem, Sau, Kleem, Aim, Bala mantra. And I know the sound coming from this Bala mantra will burn this shamelessness in me. Secret of living. என்னால முடியாது சில விஷயங்கள் நம்ம சொல்றதெல்லாம் சாஸ்திரத்தை படிக்கிறதெல்லாம் முடியாது, நான் ஒத்துக்கிறேன். Because of a limited nature, limited form. And also, I've been உங்க வயசு என்ன, 28 30 18 இயர்ஸ் நான் இருக்கேன். இது மாறது போன இப்போ மாற முடியுமே என்ன, பழக்கமாயிடுச்சு எனக்கு. So that habituated to this life. So sometimes it may not be possible for you to follow whatever is have been told in the Shastra. At that time, at least, take the help. முடிஞ்ச அளவுக்கு பண்ணுங்க தர்மம், தர்ம சாஸ்திரத்தை ஃபாலோ பண்ணுங்க. As far as possible, follow the righteous virtuous way of living. Sometimes, when you know this is the path, I'm not able to get on to that because of my weakness. At least for the supporting strength, can you not go to the mantra? And the first mantra in Sri Vidya is Bara. That's where the comes. Bhandaputra vado dugda bala vikamananda mantrinyamba viruddha vishangavado shida vishikkara prana navarahi viranda Kameshwara mukhaloka kalpita Sri Ganeshwara Mahaganeshwara Binna Vignendra Parishda Bandadharindra Mukta Sastra Pradipta Varshini Karangana Gotpana Narayana Shakri Mahapashavathatragni Nigdadhasa Sainika Kameshwarata Nigdadhasa Hundata Sunika Brahmopendra Mahendra Deva Samstavaiva Haranetragni Sandagda Kama Sanjivano Shadihi Haranetragni Sandagda Kama Sanjivano Shadihi. Shiva opened his third eye and burned Manmatha. The one who agitates the mind is called Manmatha. And what is the third eye? Past, future, present. When the jiva is oscillating between past and future, he gets nothing but pain or frustration. P, past, F, future. P stands for pain, F stands for frustration. With the help of Guru, with the help of Shastra, with the help of your Upasana, constantly being with her. Upasana is not, and daily or 10 minutes Upasana pandana, 10 minutes and 24 hours Upasana pandana. Thookathulu kuda Upasana panna mudiyum. How? Can anybody tell, how can I recite a mantra in the sleep? I told you number of times. How can you recite the mantra in your sleep?
You go to bed.
Exactly. Just, wow, enna knowledge irukku ungalku. Mani, koduthu vechinga sir Raghavan. Before you go to sleep, just recite the mantra. Then that continues. We all learn. அது ரொம்ப ஈஸி. காலையிலேருந்து என்னவாது பண்ணுங்க, வேற வார்த்தை வரவே பண்ணுங்க. பட் அட்லீஸ்ட் படுக்கிறதுக்கு முன்னாடி ஒரு தடவை நாராயணான்னு சொல்லி படுக்கலாமே, அது கூட டைம் இல்லையா? அந்த நாராயணா will continue in the sleep. So, what is the line I was telling? Haranetragni Sandagda Kama Sanjivano Shadi. With this continuous association with that supreme energy, the one will have the capacity to live in the present. And that's what is compared to opening of third eye. இன்னைக்கு என்ன இருக்கோ இல்லையோ போறோம். ரிக்ஷாக்காரனுக்கு அந்த அறிவு. Daily he puts goes on the rickshaw, gets some money. இந்த காலை நீட்டி இப்படியே படுத்துப்பார், அலக் நிரஞ்சன் மாதிரி. நான் நாளைக்கு என்ன ஆகும்னு கூட யோசிப்பேன். ஒரு பார்த்தா நம்மள பாருங்க, ஃபியூச்சர் பத்தி கவலையே இல்லை, ஒரு பாண்ட்ஸ் இல்லை, ஒரு இன்சூரன்ஸ் இல்லை, பிளானிங்கே இல்லை. நம்ம நினைக்கிறோம், அவன் நினைப்பான் அவதான்டா உத்தமன். He is the one who doesn't bother about, because he knows, by force he knows that there's nothing in his hand. He never wants to become like Anil Ambani. But we want to become a multi-millionaire or a millionaire, or at least have some 1 or 2 crores of rupees in our hand. Doesn't even expect that. நாளைக்கு ஒரு 2-3 சவாரி கிடைச்சா போறோம் extra. The limited desire makes him get peace. So that is living in the present. Kama Sanjeevan Aushadhihi. Of course, the Maya comes and again puts you in it. Haranetravisan Kama Sanjeevan Aushadhihi. Srimadvag Bhavakoteka Surupamukha Mangija Kantara Garbharyanta Madhyakuta Surupani Shaktikota Egada Pandagatita Bhagadarini Mula Mantra Viga Mola Kodakarele Vra Kulam Prade Gradika Kulasangeta Valim Kulangana Kulantasta Kulni Kudayogi Akula Samayantasta Samaya Garadat Mula Dhani Kalaya Brahma Vedri Manipurandrita Vishnu Vedri Ajna Jakrantaranata Rudra Vedri Sahasraram Vajaruda Sudha Sara Vivashni. In this line, he says, you wanted everlasting bliss, right? Everyone, everlasting joy. Joy is not right word. Bliss. Joy is related. Bliss is something not related. But for that, you need to cross these three barriers. Mooladhara, Mooladharam, Mooladhane Kalanaya, Brahma Grandhi Vedini. First, come out of this fear and doubt about yourself, your family. First be. I am the one who created. Everything is taken care of. He's not telling I will take care of you. Everything is already taken care of. Programming is already done. Product release is over. At the best, what can happen? Post-sales service. Then after that, when you come to this Manipura, Vishnu Grandhi Vedini, then slowly you need to expand yourself, your thought process. How many people think about your community at least once in a fortnight? Wait. Community enna? Loka. Saj solradilla. Adukku implement பண்றதுக்கு Loka samasta sukino bhavantu. அப்ப என்ன பண்ணோம்? There are many ways of implementing that word. Sai Bhajan always ends with Loka samasta sukino bhavantu. They repeat thrice. Why repeat thrice? Sai knows very well that by repeating one, you may not get the real essence of it. It's not mere saying. You need to practice and put it. So how can you put it? The moment you say that, next day at least in your puja, Gotra Villa Sulungu Pavaila, at least Vodorayadu, Loka Kalyanartham, and the word you add in your puja. That's number one. Number two, when somebody is coming to you with pain, if somebody comes to you, I have my child who is having continuously fever for 4 days. Ayyo, the dengue fever இருக்குமோ இல்லையோ பாருங்க ரொம்ப ரொம்ப டேஞ்சர் அது போய் பாருங்க வீட்டுல போய் லோகா சமஸ்தா சுகினோ பவன் என்ன பண்ணீங்க ஒரு சின்ன ஃபீவரை டெங்குவை மாத்திட்டீங்க வித் யுவர் விஷஸ் என்ன சொல்லணும் what you have to say with that when the person comes with a complaint that my child is having 104 everything will be all right. Don't worry. You know what? Take some kumkum, recite Lalita Sahasranama. Along with going to the doctor, you do this also. This will help you. Don't worry. We had a similar fever. Tell a lie. That's fine. We had a similar fear. I had a fear like you. And finally, it was just a normal fever. Thank you. Thank you. I was so worried about my child. Then the meaning of Loka Samasta. Are we doing that? Question. That is the Vishnu Grandhi Vedri. Thinking of the society. How many of us are spending 10% of your time and 10% of your income towards the society? I was repeatedly saying this. 10% of your time, 10% of the money doesn't belong to you. If not, there is no purpose of low caste responsibility. No. Separate. Just now I had this thing. They live in a small shed, and the father is a hotel server. Mother is a servant maid in 4 or 5 houses. But the daughter is studying CA, Chartered Accountancy. We helped her initially to clear the one entrance exam. Now they sent a message today, 22,000 for paying for the course. I said, go ahead. Because once that daughter gets into CA and gets into a job or a profession, he need not work as a server in a hotel. And mother need not work. I can see that joy. I'm not telling great about me. I'm not giving my money. Whatever organization we have, Soundarlari is releasing the money. And again, all the people donating to that, it goes. That's a different thing. Every time, why I'm spending? Why we both are happy roaming around the world, not necessary for cooking except at occasional places. So why we are enjoying it? We are fortunate that in 24 hours, at least 12 to 15 hours are dedicated to social service. That's my blessing, Anugraha. Try this. At least once in a while. Every Friday they are being satsang and Lalita Sahasranama. And for start achi. Next Friday. Ennachi theriyala. Push. Romba kashtam. Very difficult to maintain holding the feet of like a jellyfish. Ippudi pona abhi odi poduva. Yela neenga pudichinu nalla gattiya pudichi mudimo adha maya. Think like when you can hold it so tightly, never believe that. That is maya. Then it tries to go away from your hands like a jellyfish. Don't leave it. That is she. So going on a spiritual path is not easy. Oh, for next Friday we'll start Lalita Sahasranama. It goes on for a while, and then they attach this prasadams also in Lalita Sahasranama. That's where it is failing. Most of the discussion is Puliyodare, Tel Sadam, Puliyodare, one Pongal, Chakra Pongal. Where is Lalita Sahasranama? 20 minutes Lalita Sahasranama, 40 minutes Pongal discussion. It will not survive like that. I'm making you feel light. Otherwise, so start again. You know what? What will happen? If we just announce, every Friday or every alternate Friday, I'm having Lalita Sahasranama, you come. You send a mail to 20 or 30 people. Trust me, you will get the benefit of the 20 and 30 people reciting in your house, no matter whether they come or not. You are forgetting that fact. When I start Pandapu, only Janameja is there. That was the report given by Malik to me. At 7:20, I asked Malik, we're late? No, Guruji, only 1% Janameja is there. I was depressed? No. When I started this mic, only 4 or 5 people maximum. Now this, even if it is not like this, even Bhuvana and Chandramoli are there, they cannot leave the house. It's their own house. So even if they are there, I would have talked to them. Previously, I may be, running around the people, giving the pamphlets in temples and stores. That life is over. When I look back, oh my God, is this the life I spent? Printing the pamphlets and distributing. Who cares? Just announce. Those who are sent by her will come. You already got it. It's very easy. Just arrange. You recite, send a message. They come. Otherwise, you get the benefit. Can you not do that? If they come, that's fine. Don't talk about anything except Lalita. And if no one, you discuss about some point. அதுலயும் சண்டை போடாதீங்க. இதுதான் அர்த்தம். இல்ல இதுதான் அர்த்தம். நான் இங்க அந்த சண்டை வேண்டாம். ஒரே ஒரு பாயிண்ட் வச்சு நல்ல ஒருத்தர் பேச சொல்லுங்க. Anybody can talk on Lalita Sahasranama. That's what I was talking to Ranjani Saigal. She was asking me, you are able to tell the meanings of, how can we tell? இங்கேயும் ஜீரோ அங்கேயும் ஜீரோ. நீ ஜீரோ நினைச்சாதான் நீ சொல்ல முடியும் இன்ஃபினிட்டியை பத்தி. நான் ஒரு 80% என்ன இன்ஃபினிட்டிக்கு கிட்ட கூட போக மாட்டேன். That is infinity. To understand the infinity, I need to come back to the ground level, zero. So anyways, where am I? Which line? No? Manipura, Vishnu Gandhi Vihidini, Ajna Chakrantaralasta, Rudra Gandhi Vihidini, and Sahasrara, Rudra Gandhi Vithi Solavendam, but இதே ரொம்ப impractical, அது வேற ரொம்ப impractical. Sloka Samastha வந்து முதல்ல சொல்லுங்க. The next time when I come, if you can tell me that you are conducting these classes and you have allocated 10% of your time for social service and 10% of your income for public cast, maybe you can understand what is Rudra. At least when you do this, then you say, Sahasrarambujaruda Sudha Sarabhivashini. That means, inga ondu oru 1,000 petal lotus, 1,000 is not the right word, infinite petal lotus is there, and every petal is open, and then imagine a drop of nectar coming from the petal, forming a rain of nectar in which 72,000 nadis are ranged. That is the imagination. But what happens in reality is, all the thoughts are coming from here, and you will try to enjoy every thought without any discrimination. When you try to enjoy every thought, you'll try to enjoy every incident in your life also. If the incident is bringing you pleasure, enjoy the pleasure. If the incident is bringing you pain, enjoy the feeling that my karma is being burned. Pain இருக்கிறப்போ பாடா, the backlog is being burned. ஏன்னா இந்த கச்சடாவை burn பண்றப்போ ஸ்மெல் வரதான் செய்யும். இதெல்லாம் கச்சடா. Trash. When you burn the trash, you feel the smell. When you burn sandalwood, it's nice. Punya karma is sandalwood. The other karma is kachada. So when something pain is happening, imagine the kachada is being burned. Anyways, I am in profit. Whether I'm getting a sandalwood or the trash being burned. And that kind of joy for every situation. Okay, நீங்க சொல்லலாம், காலை உடைஞ்சா எப்படி பார் ஜாயா இருக்க முடியும்? நடக்கிறப்ப பொட்டுண்டு கால் உடைஞ்சிச்சு, அப்பாடா கால் உடைஞ்சது யாராவது சொல்லுவாங்கன்னா நீங்க கேட்கலாம். Right? When you are walking, you break your leg. Can anybody be there? Thank you, my karma is being burned. Very difficult. I know. But at least be neutral, if not joyful. That's why Swamiji கிட்ட போனா குழந்தை கால் உடைஞ்சுன்னா எல்லா இடம் அவள் ஏப்படம் சிரிப்பு இருக்குடா உனக்கு, காலை உடைஞ்சு நான் அறையிறேன், நீங்க வேற சிரிக்கிறீங்கடா. அது மனசுல நினைப்பாங்க, வெளியில சொல்ல மாட்டாங்க. When I'm telling my son I've broken his leg, how can the Guruji smile? Don't worry, everything will be happy. He doesn't say, ஐயோ கால் உடைஞ்சுடா அது கத்தி ஆட மாட்டாங்க. Because he knows that instead of breaking his backbone, he broke his leg. He knows. This is another aspect of Sahasrarambuja Sudhasara Vashni, taking every incident. If you don't know the reason, and if you cannot think that everything is a joyful incident, anugraha, very difficult, at least be neutral. Pain illa, pleasure illa. Neutral. That my Guruji always used to say, Subbu, when you are hurt here, what will you do? So painful. What will you do? And I used to say, apply some band-aids or forget about. How will you forget? Just recite mantra. No way. You are telling lie. How can you recite mantra when the pain is there? Only thing is, look at the toe. Keep on looking at the toe, even though the pain is burning. and then the complete surface of the toe, which is not broken. Slowly, you'll get away from this pain to the pleasure of perfectness. 95% of your life is perfect as it is. Only 5% is not going as per your plan. Most of the time, we dwell on the 5% and waste this 95% and blame that அப்பாவி மேல கடை அவளை திட்டின்னு இருக்கும். இப்படி எல்லாம் கஷ்டம் கொடுக்கலாம். 95% your life is good. That kind of thought will come with this crossing of these three. And that is compared to Sudha Sarabhishni. Once you enjoy that rain of nectar, that yogi will never go towards anything which is mundane. Will never go. நான் ஏன் சொல்றேன்? I'm enjoying the thought flow coming to me, and I'm listening to my own voice and enjoying the voice. Swatmanandara vibhutam brahmadhyananda sandati. It's easy. I don't need to depend on somebody. Only one, universal. That dependency is there. The independence. The independence is not independence in the reality. The dependence inside is called independence. நம்ம அவுட் சைடு எக்ஸ்பெக்ட் பண்றோம் இண்டிபெண்டன்ஸ், அது வராது. When you depend inside, that means when you depend on your own strength, when you realize your own weakness and you work on that, then you are free from the lower chakra influence and slowly move towards the higher chakra, which is Kechari happens here. Kechari. That's why they used to say, bend your tongue and put it in that hole there. Apple, what? Apple. And the hole போட்டா அது கேச்சரி ஆயிடும். இல்ல வேற அதுக்கெல்லாம் பண்ணுவாங்க. But that's a yoga sadhana. What happens is the Kechari means relief from the entire mundane world. You are there, but nothing affects you. That happens in the Vishuddhi, Vishesha Suddhi. Great cleaning happens. It's called, there is not even a residue of your thought towards. Lalita Sahasranama Vajaruda Sudatara Vishni, that is Tadurati Shakshakro Vidanta, Mahasakti Kundalini Visadadhanesi, Bhavani Bhavana Gamya Bhavarani Gudalika, Maatre Priya Bhatramurti Bhaktudo Bhagirani, Bhakti Priya Bhakti Gamya Bhakti Vasyamaya Bha, Shambhavi Chardara Jakarvani Chamadani, Shankari Sikari Sadhi Sarajana Nivana, Shatodari Shantamati Niradhara Nirindana, Nilipana Mulana Chanta Ram, Gudani Kara Chanta Kamar Putwani Temutani Vidara, Jana Nasya. It is Uddhan, the Uddhan, the Vadyarantra, Nishkarana, Nishkaran Rupadini, Rani, Rangana, Vani, Madamanatni, Nisindana, Hankara, Moha, Mona, Nimamutan, Nish Papa, Papanatni, Nishkrodha, Proximity, Nilo, Malobanatni, Nisantiatan, Nimavanatni, Nirvigal, Pangamara, Neda, Vedanatni, Nasa, Timadri, Nishkan, Program, Nistuna, Nil, Japan, Repayan, Abdullah, Gamat, countries of Pradam. Drishtadura, Durachar, Shamani, Doshavagita, Sarvajna, Sandrakarna, Samanadivajita, Sarvajna, Sandrakarna, Samanadivajita. How can you experience her? First of all, you need to start. You know everything. Sarvajna. You know everything. That's why I always say, read the slokas. That's fine. You may understand the meaning, you may not understand the meaning. She asked me a question, do we have to understand the mantra and sloka? Not necessary. You may not understand the meaning of Bijakshras because they don't have meaning, they're connected with Tattva. Read the slokas. At the same time, how many people talk to your mother in the prayer room? Talk. You talk. Every time, talk. It's easier, comfortable. So, you recite Lalita Sahasranama, Sarvajna, Sandra Karuna, Samanadi Vijita. How many people understand that line when they are reading? Is it coming from here or from here? Most of the time it's coming from here. It goes in the flow. But when you talk to her, you don't need to know the meaning of Lalita Sahasranama. Ma, unga ellam theriyum. Sarvajna. You know everything. You know why I have been here, what is my future, what is there for me, everything you know. But please give me the strength that to understand that you know everything so that I stop asking for further. Gratitude. When I know that you know what I want, why should I again and again and again ask? Sarvajna. Then, Sandra Karuna. Thick, very dense compassion you have. You know what? When I looked back, momentarily, I was impulsive. I scolded you. I even doubted your actions. I even showed my anger to you. Forgive me. I was ignorant. Now when I look back, my life, how many hurdles I crossed, how many painful incidents that I surpassed effortlessly with your grace. Thank you for the great bliss you showered on me because I'm still in one piece because of your grace. Now I know I cannot complain and ask you, my life should be without hurdles. I change my prayers. You give hurdles, you give bouquets, you give pain, pleasure, fine. You are the ultimate. I told you, no, Sarvajna. You are the one who has to decide. But please give me the strength and understanding to understand every action of you is nothing but anugraha. Sandra Karuna. Sarvajna Sandra Karuna. Then I'll be in a position to not to distinguish Samana Adhikavajjida. Pleasure, pain, up, down, progress, retardation, higher, lower. All these differences will be gone and I'll be in that sublime state. Samana Adhikavajjita. Samana Adhikavajjita. Adliye embedded one word. Can anybody say that word to me? Homework, quiz. Samana Adhikavajjita. If you look at the word, the highest experience is embedded. What is that highest? No, the letters I want. Equilibrium, I'm telling the meaning. That's why every word is coded. Sarvajna Sandra Karuna. First of all, you need to understand that she knows everything. Then you need to understand that whatever is happening in your life, plus, minus, all these things, gone. Everything is anugraha. At that stage, Samanadhikavajjita. It's a 3-letter word hidden in that. What is that? No. Highest experience, I'm telling you, and the letter and the word start with Sa. Samana is highest. Samadhi. Samanadhikavajjita. You attain the state of Samadhi with this kind of, oh, great she is. To codify that, what she is going to do if you follow the path of acceptance that you are the Samanadhikavajjita. Sarvashaktimai, Sarvamangala, Adgriprada, Sarvesri, Saramayi, Sarvamantra Surupini, Sarva Yentrapika, Sarvadrupa, Manu Mani, Maheshri, Mahadevi, Mahalakshmi, Mriya, Maharupa, Mahapudya, Mahapadagani, Mahamaya, Mahasva, Mahajiktir, Maharati, Mahabhogamai, Pariya, Mahavirya, Mahabala, Mahabuddhir, Mahasiddhir, Mahayogi, Fridri, Mahatandra, Mahamantra, Mahayendra, Mahasra, Mahayakra, Maharaja, Mahabhairava Bhujita, Maheshra, Mahakalpama, Tando Sakri, Mahakami, Mahatagusundari, Chatushitvajanadya, Chatushtiglami, Mahajatushti Guriyogni, Gradevdam, Marvidya, Chandra Vidya, Chandra Mandaramadjiga, Charu, Charindragaladra, Charajarjigandara, Chakadanagadam, Parvati Papaina, Vadrasapra, Panjapreta, Arthanasina, Panjaprasurupani, Chinmayi, Paramananda, Vijnanagarupani, Dhyana Dhyatrade, Rupa, Dharma, Dharma, Visrupada, Guni, Subundi, Desatga, Supta, Prajatga, Durya, Sarvamastam Vidya, Trishtikatri, Brahmarupa, Gopri, Govinduri, Samani, Rudrupa, Tirodhanagri, Sada, Shiva, Nugrahara, Panchadurja, Parayana, Trishtikatri, Brahmarupa, Gopri, Govindurubadi, Samahani, Rudrupa, Tirodhanakarishwari. I told in Toronto workshop, this again I will repeat. Toronto satsang, U-turn. Has anybody seen that video? U-turn. You need to take a U-turn. Srishti, Sthiti, Laya. After that, U-turn. In your actions, every day, you take a U-turn before going to bed. All the while you have been looking at the world, analyzing the world. How many of you spent even a single day without talking about anyone else other than you? காலையில் எழுந்த பிறகு ஒருத்தையாரை பத்தி பேசாம எவராவது இருப்பாங்களா? அவளையே பத்தி பேசணும். That one person who attained Siddhi for 20-25 years back, Neem Korli Baba. Know that name? All the while he was found to say only 2 letters. Ram, 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 all the way. 24 hours. So it is practically possible for some people not to think of anything but only that. அவ்வளவு வேண்டாம்ப்பா. அட்லீஸ்ட் ஒரு 1 hour சைலண்டா இன்னொருத்தரை பத்தி நினைக்காம இருங்க. That time you should not do any prayer. Prayerல conveniently you are taking shelter under prayer. You are not thinking about somebody. No prayer, nothing. Normal 1 hour. Stop thinking or stop talking or stop listening about someone. இதுதான் உபவாசம். This is the உபவாசம். Thursday, ஏகாதசி, வைசாக சுக்ல ஏகாதசி சாப்பிடாம இருப்பேன். சாப்பிடாம இருந்தா உபவாசம் இல்லை. சாப்பிடாம இருங்க பரவாயில்ல, மிச்சம் அரிசி மிச்சம் ஆத்துல. What is that உபவாசம்? At least 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Stop thinking about anything about the world. When you stop, automatically you don't need to connect by force to God. People think by force I'm trying to connect, saying Shuklam, Bardram, Vishnu, Jajavarnam. The more force I'm exerting, the more away I'm going. All you have to do is stop focusing on the world. You are automatically connected to the God. When the light comes, you don't need to say the darkness, go away, I got the light. The darkness goes away automatically. The world is there, mommy is not there. And the mommy is there, very mommy. And the mommy is there, world is not there. You decide, world or mommy. When you come to that point and sacrifice the world for the sake of that great mother, you see the same mother in the world again. You're not leaving the samsara, you're not leaving the world. By renunciation, that's why sannyasam, renunciation, vairagyam is vishesha ragam iti vairagyam. To get attached to the most powerful and useful entity and leave the useless entity is the vairagya. You are not detached. You are only changing the connections. When that is done, you can see the mother in the world which you have just renunciated. This is the progress. So, Ishabdam, always practice, very simple. I'm not asking you to even recite Lalita Sahasranama. Daily, 1 hour, stop thinking about anything, silent. Thoughts may come. Most of the time, willfully you are thinking, what will be Bona doing by now? What they are thinking, what these people are thinking. Forcefully you are thinking. At least that we can stop. The automatic thoughts will come. You just observe. Open your eyes. Don't close your eyes. Closing eyes is again shelter. I don't want to see you. Anybody can be calm. You be here. And then be sad. Try that. I do that. When somebody is asking, somebody is talking, I have told Ranjini, there's a secret. With that, I'm going to end because it's already 9:30. I thought it is holiday today. For me, every day is a holiday. Holiday is a holiday. Right? Whenever you are becoming holy, spiritual, you get the real holiday. So, whenever somebody is talking, I listen. But I don't process the talk. It goes and stays in some unknown sector, like raw information. Listen to me very carefully. When that person asks again my opinion only, I will be able to get that information again back and process it and tell about that. It's possible. But normally, mind reacts when somebody is talking. You prepare the answers and then counter talk in your mind. That's when all the talks are processed immediately, and then immediately you get into the answer and get attached to their karma. And that is possible if you do a nyasam, which I'm going to tell you, and all the people over the internet also can do that. Children, what's your name? No, children particularly, பெரியவங்களும் பண்ணலாம், கொஞ்சம் முயற்சி பண்ணலாம். All you have to do is, I told number of times, reciting A to Ksha and Sha to A letters. 50 letters are there in Sanskrit. Akaradik Shakaranta Matruka Varna Rupini. That's what Lalita is referred. And then Danstrodula, Akshamala, Kaila Purthanuka Akshamala, Akshamala na Rudrakshamala illa. The words from A to Ksha, she is rotating. That means when you worship Lalita, you will also understand that every syllable you are speaking is a mantra by itself. Every syllable. Then you know the value of your speech. You will control how you have to modulate your voice based on the sound. So now you know it's called Matruka Nyasam. It's called Akaradik Shakaranta Varna Nyasam or Matruka. Matruka means Matru. That one protects you from myth. It's called Matru. Pra means protection. Ma means myth. So when you recite this, it protects you from the Maya of reacting instantaneously. This also gives you a 8-second gap before you react to the incident. What is that? Am Nama Am Nama Im Nama Im Nama Om Nama Arum Nama Arum Nama Alum Nama Alum Nama Im Nama Im Nama Om Nama Om Nama Am Nama Aham Nama Am Nama Kam Nama Kham Nama Gam Nama Gam Nama Ngam Nama Cham Nama Jam Nama Yam Nama Nyam Nama Dam Nama Tam Nama Dam Nama Dam Nama Nam Nama Tam Nama Tam Nama Dam Nama Dam Nama Nam Nama Bam Nama Bam Nama Bam Nama Bam Nama Mam Nama Yam Nama Ram Nama Lam Nama Vam Nama Zen Nama Sham Nama Zam Nama Ham Nama Dam Nama Sham Nama Sham Nama Dam Nama Ham Nama Zam Nama Sham Nama Zen Nama Vam Nama Lam Nama Ram Nama Yam Nama Mam Nama Bam Nama Bam Nama Bam Nama Bam Nama Nam Nama Dam Nama Dam Nama Dam Nama Dam Nama Nam Nama Dam Nama Dam Nama Tam Nama Tam Nama Nyam Nama Jam Nama Jam Nama Jam Nama Jam Nama Nam Nama Gam Nama Gam Nama Gam Nama Gam Nama Am Nama Am Nama Om Nama Om Nama In Nama Yen Nama Alum Nama Alum Nama Arum Nama Arum Nama Om Nama Om Nama In Nama In Nama Am Nama Am Nama. It's all easy. Do that. Easy. Custom only practice. Tuksha idikogo Sanskrit letters. And Shatwa practice. 1 month you can get it, right? என்ன சிரிக்கிறீங்கம்மா 1 monthல கோட் எல்லாம் பை ஹார்ட் பண்றீங்க, அட்ரஸ் எல்லாம் பை ஹார்ட் பண்ணுங்க, ஃபோன் நம்பர்ஸ் எல்லாம் பை அதை விட்டுடுங்க, அந்த மெமரியை எரேஸ் பண்ணுங்க, அது ஒன்றும் பண்ணாது. By heart this 100 letters, which gives you, because each letter is connected to one petal. Am Nama Am Nama Im Nama Im Nama Om Nama Om Nama Arum Nama Kam Nama Kham Nama Gam Nama Dam Nama Dam Nama Nam Nama Bam Nama Bam Nama Yam Nama Ram Nama Lam Nama Vam Nama Yam Nama Zan Nama Ham Nama Lam Nama Ksham Nama. These are the points which you are activating by reciting that sound. So you are working internally, generating the internal resources. Trust me, your line of thinking will change, your reactive attitude will lessen, and Marali Mandagamana Mahala Avanya Sevadi, that will come to you automatically. I never realized many people comment, you look like a female to me. Then I used to verify if there is any female. We feel that we are talking to mother and our own feminine entity with you. That's why we are very free with you. Then I asked my guru, what is this? Everybody calling me feminine. And he said, that's Sri Vidya. No male can be a Sri Vidya Upasaka. It removes all these masculine qualities of, I'm not saying I don't have ego. I do have ego. I do have anger. But then with her grace, I'm able to check that and put it under control as much necessary for my daily administration management, not spoiling my very existence. So this kind of Matrukanyasam will enhance the feminine qualities of smoothness, love, compassion, all these qualities. And then Marali Mandagmana I can explain. So do the Nyasam, Divya, write down. If you want any help, just send a letter to me, email to me, 3meru999@gmail.com. We can send you an audio also, in video also. என்ன வேணும் கேளுங்க, நான் பண்ணுங்க. இப்படி கேட்டுட்டு இப்படி விட்டாதீங்க. There is no point in attending such songs. There is no point in attending bhajans if you are not able to put one step forward to implement that, first starting with your own family. Srimad.